Novak Djokovic is waiting to learn whether he can return to the Australian Open after he received an automatic 3-year ban from the country after being deported. Novak Djokovic's visa debacle at this year's Australian Open has been compared to a circus, as the 9-time champion Down Under finds himself in a similar situation once again ahead of the 2023 edition of the tournament. After Djokovic was deported at the start of the year, he received an automatic ban from returning to the country before 2025 and is now waiting to learn whether this can be lifted in time for January's season-opening Grand Slam. Djokovic was at the center of a scandal earlier this year when he arrived in Melbourne unvaccinated, with a medical exemption provided by Tennis Australia. He had his visa revoked and was kept in a government detention hotel before successfully appealing. But his time in Australia didn't last long, as the then immigration minister used his personal powers to cancel the Serb's visa for a second time, with Djokovic failing in his second appeal and getting deported on the eve of the Australian Open. He received an automatic 3-year ban from returning to the country as a result, and is now hoping the authorities will remove it so he can compete in January. As Djokovic waits to learn his fate, fellow pro Christopher Eubanks has compared the 35-year-old's ordeal to a circus, though has belief that the 9-time Australian Open champion will be back in action come January. "I hope Novak is able to play this Australian Open," the world number 137 told Tennis Channel. "I mean, the entire situation was a bit of a circus at times, but I really don't attribute too much of that to Novak Djokovic." But the 26-year-old was quick to defend Djokovic and placed the blame elsewhere, with the world number 7 coming to the country under the belief that he was allowed to do so. Eubanks continued, "I think there was a lot of blame to go around between Tennis Australia and the Australian government, maybe relaying information or maybe the wrong information. Novak came, he thought he was going to be able to compete, and because he was given the wrong information, he was deported.